very unfortunate that a minister would call out 4 days and call us to say we need to make a decision in 4 days, especially a decision of this magnitude.
We know full well as a council what it is that our community is asking for, what they believe, and it needs to be a full suite of supports, not just one component. And the government's made it very clear that it needs to be a full service. You know, as everybody knows, good work doesn't happen on a click of a dime. It needs to be done in a considerate way for everybody.
And to intimate that we don't care is, to me, very deceitful. And to have irresponsible press that publish such kind of nonsense is very disturbing. In the history of BC Housing, and I won't go into detail about this, BC Housing has not lived up to its commitments to this community over a period of a decade. All of these people that are currently claiming homelessness were either offered housing or actually placed in housing and have either fallen out or not chosen not to accept it, which is their right. And when the beds weren't filled, they were backfilled from people from Nanaimo. And I think our public needs to know that.
So if we build another shelter and they refuse, then it just gets more people coming to our community from elsewhere. So I support this 100%. I hope we can get the message across to both the minister and to our MLAs that it is critical for everyone that we work together to maintain confidence in our community.
But you know what, we're a caring community, we're a compassionate community, and we do want to ensure that those that reside here do get looked after.
This council really, really wants to work on their relationship. They want to make sure that they have open governance. So I think we all agree that we want to help the people that are here. We all agree that, you know, we need to do our piece in the region, but that means our piece in the region. That doesn't mean being the regional shelter. And that's what I fear is happening.
Nobody in this process of camp evacuation was thrown out onto the street, as been said in the public media. Nobody did not have a place to lay their head down that was not warm, and nobody was not supported in that process. The evacuation was done in a very respectful way, and I take my hat off to those people that actually got that done without incident whatsoever. Basically, what is a community being held to ransom by 14 people, and I find that to be very troubling. We want a safe community. We've made that very clear. That's what we want. But we also are absolutely clear that we want the help and the housing and the health care that people need to move forward in their lives to be able to function well as humans. The reason why we're not communicating in the media is because when you hear reports that people are getting thrown out onto the street and there's 150 people at our shelter, which frankly our shelter couldn't take any more than 40 if it tried, and it's one of 3 low barrier operations that we have in our community. A lot of the misinformation here is not helping inform. So this council is committed to working with the decision makers, with our partners, and we are not going to negotiate this or debate it in the media.